Good afternoon, nation. Hope everyone is doing well. Happy midweek Wednesday. Live with break 4674. In this one, we got a case of carbons, one downtown, and five optic blasters. We are running another random at 445. It will be with an Onyx instead of the downtown. And then also, we still have two breaks up. We have Bowman Chrome Draft back in stock. That is down to a couple of teams and I believe a filler. And then we also have a couple more spots in the PYT as well as the filler for that. So let's get those closed up. And we got some more fun for you guys tonight, Nation. All right, let's get started. Good luck. Let's see if we can break our streak of 3 days without a downtown today. Started off strong. Let's get this out of the way. Hang on 1 second. All right. Good luck to all. All right, first box we have is empty. As well as the second box. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's get it. We are patched up on the first one. Move that over there. Let's get these other packs opened up. All right. Let's get to it. All right, we got Kyle Williams, Adam Thielen, two base, Maxwell Harrison, Travis Hunter on the diamond hands. We'll sleeve and top loader for the Jaguars. That is Stephen Walker. We got Cam Scatterboo, Graham Mertz, Quinn Ewers, Abdul Carter to the G-Men, Mitchell Evans, Jaden Blue to the Cowboys, Torrey Horton, Trevor Etienne on the hollow, and finishing off with the base. Second one, we got Arian Smith. Luther Burden is our patch to the Bears. That'll be sleeve and top loaded when it comes to Matty Wills. Marquise Brown on the hollow. Nick Scorton. Kyle McCord on the primary colors. Marion Hampton. Kyle Williams on the purple to the Patriots. Jalen Milroe. Maxwell Harrison on the purple to the Bills. Gunnar Helm. Cam Scatterboo to the Giants. There we go. Dan Reitzman. There we go. Benjamin Morrison, Jim Kelly on the hollow, and that is it for the first two blasters. All right. Again, for anyone joining late, running another randoms back at 445. No downtown will be in it as this is the case kicker of the Onyx. Of the Onyx of the downtown. We do have a similar break coming up with an Onyx coming up at 445. Still have some spots left in the PYT for baseball. I believe it's down to a closing filler. And then we have a couple of spots left in the PYT with a filler on that. All right. Blasters 3 and 4 incoming. fire emoji incoming on this side. Almost spoiled it. Alright, we're going to do this side first. Ooh, I saw. We got a Sunday Kings. Alright, we're starting it off that way. I saw the team. Let's just rip it. How about a Sunday Kings for the Baltimore Ravens? Going to David Domsky on the Derrick Henry Sunday Kings. There we go. Mike Williams. Jack Sawyer. Luther Burden on the Diamond Hands. Cam Miller, Nick Scorton, Ashton Genty, Omarion Hampton on the Purple Shock Chargers. That's going to Jesse Catino. There we go. Curtis Rourke, Jalen Milroe on the purple. Seattle, Rob Jensen. Tyler Loop, Baker, and finishing off with our base. Getting into our second one. This is fire emoji incoming second card. James Pierce Jr. For the Colts. Going to Matty Wills. We got Michael Pittman Jr. to the Colts. There we go, Matt. We got Harold Fannin Jr. Devin Neal. Taj Brooks. Jackson Hawes. Ted McMillan, Carolina. Panthers. Jack Bledsoe. Got a nice couple of cards to top load. Emeka Egbuka. Patty Freiermuth. Mason Graham, Sam Laporta. We got Will Johnson, Omarion Hampton on the rookie recruits. And finishing off with base, we got one more blaster. Let's get these guys sleeve and top loaded, put to their homes. We'll put the Sunday Kings right there. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So all these are going on the top row. Nope, definitely not bad at all. And a fire emoji. Can't complain. The day is still young. Let's hit some uptowns, let's hit some downtowns. Alright, last blaster, and then we're going carbon. Hands are usually hot, brother. That's why we keep the heat on up in here. That's why we keep the heat on. Just want to find that elusive downtown. It's been 3 days, and I ain't here until next Sunday, or this upcoming Sunday, so I want to hit a downtown for y'all tonight. I'm determined, so we need to get one. Nope. Okay. Alfred Collins. Dylan Gabriel on the hollow to the Brownies. Dante Thornton Jr. Will Howard on the hidden potential. Savion Williams. Abdul Carter on the purple. That's the second one. Khalil Mullins. Jaden Blue to the Cowboys. Shadur. Harold Fannin Jr. to the Brownies. Terrence Ferguson. Ozzie Newsome. And that is Optic. All right, now we're getting into the repacks. And again, Next random is going up at 445. Case of carbons, an onyx, and some blasters. All right, we're raw on this one. Passing the torch. Minnesota J Jettas to 199. Drew Andrews off the filler. There we go. Nice hit. Take a J Jetta auto all day long, every day. All right. We got Panini Black in the building. Love it. I love that you love it. Isaac Tasala on the RPA. Silver ink to 199. Detroit Lions. Stephen Walker. There we go. All right. 6 more carbons. It is a sick JJ. Nice on card, too. All right, we're raw on this. Black gold. How about a Cam Ward black gold out of Panini Black? That is going to the Tennessee Titans, Joe Mark. Nice hit. All right. Next, Carbone. We got Revolution, Topps Revolution. How about a Bo Nix auto? Unfortunate what happened to him, but that is still a nice card. That is going to the Denver Broncos. Jack Bledsoe off the filler. There we go. Nice little Bo auto. All right. Next one. We upside down? No, we're not. Who's sharp and knows that auto? Who's sharp and knows that auto? It's also out of 10. Who knows that auto? I know that auto. Who knows the auto? Justin Herbert, Lime Light signatures to 10 out of Illusions. Bang. Jesse. Let's go. Herbo. Turbo. Let's go. It's a horizontal. Sea Chickens. How about a little DK Metcalf patch auto? Out of 75. Out of Panini Impact. That's going to Rob Jensen. Here we go, Rob. You know what? We're going to move him down here. Just for visual. We got 2 more of the carbon. And then 1 downtown. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So if you guys like what you see, in 2 minutes, the next randoms are going live. No downtown in it. We do have an Onyx, so get in that. All right, we got first ballot signatures out of Illusion. Dick Butkus out of 15 on-card auto to the Chicago Bears. Matty Wills off the filler. All right, and we got 1 more carbon for y'all. Good luck. All right, last one. We got an explosive, guys. Explosive. For the 49ers, CMC. Going to Kelly. There we go, Kelly. We got one for you. We got one. CMC. All right. Kai, I'm going to need the phone. All right, downtown time, guys. Good luck again. Let's get those other 2 breaks closed. Baseball is very, very close. I know you guys wanted it. We got it. So let's get some of those ran today. And then, no problem. And then we also got the PYT still up. So a lot of you were asking for illusions. Let's get that one closed. All right, downtown time. PSA 9. This is downtown number 1 out of 2023. Don Russ. 2. The Carolina Panthers. How about a rookie? Bryce Young. Downtown. Jack Bledsoe. There we go. And that is our Break Nation. Appreciate you all. That was fun. Again, next one is not going to have a downtown. It's going to be an Onyx with everything else that was in it. So hope to see you guys in that one. Let's get a picture. Let's pull some downtowns tonight out of the blasters. And then we are going to hopefully change some lives tonight. All right. Oh, J-Jet is going down. All right. Yes, it is. Diamond Hands, Travis Hunter. Fire emojis, Michael Pittman Jr., Jalen Milroe, Amarion Hampton, Tet McMillan, Scat, Sunday Kings, Derrick Henry. And then for our dubs, DK Metcalf on the patch auto. That one is out of 75. We have an explosive CMC to the Niners. Dick Buckus on the first ballot signatures out of Illusions to 15 on card. Panini Black RPA of Isaac Tasala out of 199. We have a black gold of Cam Ward out of Panini Black. Bo Nix on the Revolution auto. Is that one numbered? That is not numbered. J-Jet is on the passing. The Torch, that is on card to 199. Limelight signatures to 10 out of Illusions of Justin Herbert. And our downtown was a PSA 9 rookie downtown of Bryce Young. That JJ look like he can gem? Let me see. It's hard to tell in the one touch, but I don't see anything physically wrong with it. There actually might be a little bit of ink on the back of the card from when he was signing. I'm sure that could come out, but other than that, I don't see anything. But I can't tell what is one touch and what's not, so it really all depends. So yeah. All right, that is it, guys. We are going to get this one shut down. Let's get those others closed, and we will see you guys in a few minutes, hopefully, in